boots on the ground, putting it down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. It's Mickey D. Welcome back to the Stock Scoop. I'm the founder, creator, publisher of the Baby Knockout newsletter. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be on your electronic device. Ladies and gentlemen, the market has been very, very volatile lately here, has it not? Up and down and up and down. As money floods out of technology stocks, and is it headed to some of our areas? We'll talk about it here in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, the scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author, I'm a researcher. I put in black and white so I have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. I'll give you a stock here at the end. You stick around. I'm going to give you a stock that's in junior silver mining stocks ready to explode. They're going to explode here, ladies and gentlemen. Some are already. I'll give you a stock in there. You know, we started, all these stocks were pennies, and now they're starting to get up to quarters and 50 cents and $1 and $2. They're getting up. They're starting to, gold and silver are starting to make their way. I don't know if you saw my last video. It was entitled Silver on Steroids. I was kind of shadow banned there a little bit, but I'm going to leave it up here so you guys have a chance to see it. That's Silver on Steroids. Was the last video that not a lot of people saw. I hope you can get a chance to see it. But we're gonna look at our baby knockouts here. We're gonna look at some uranium. We're gonna look at even cannabis right now. Cannabis is on the table. We're gonna look at some Bitcoin here, and like I said, I'll give you a gold and silver play here in a second here. But I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, things are going kind of wild, haywire in my country where I am. I'm in America. Here, someone will be competing against Mr. Trump for the presidency of America. We don't know who that's going to be yet. It's supposed to be Biden, but they're getting ready to push him out the door. So, you know, there was. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was that's embarrassing. I don't even want to say. That's so. It was so. He's gone through a lot of senior moments, shall we say, in the last couple of weeks. But this last one is cut the cake. The guy said that the ladies and gentlemen said that's it. Support is eroding for the Democratic potential nominee, and he'll go against, like I said, Mr. Trump, coming off of a whirlwind of a I wouldn't call it a tour. I would say his convention, and he's been hot and all that good stuff. But that's the politics of it, you know, because it's going to affect our stocks up or down, and along with the Fed, you know, whether the Fed lowers interest rate, September we get a lowering, you know, we'll see 1 or 2 this year, whatever. We're still in the driver's seat right now. Let's take a look at some of these charts and let's see where we stand. The Baby Knockout newsletter is out. Make sure you take a look at your latest newsletters, okay? Take a look at them, ladies and gentlemen, because we got some things brewing right now and some things happening that you know, money, like I said, money is flooding out of the big tech, and it's got to arrive somewhere, because people want to make money, and it's arriving in some of our sectors, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about it here in a second. Let me show you some charts here. Let's take a look at uranium first. We're still in that mid 85, 84.50 there for the spot price. When you look at URNJ, Sprott Junior Uranium Miners, you can see here that we've clearly lost this purple line here, which is the 200-day moving average, and we are sinking with our miners, ladies and gentlemen. When you look at the ETF Global X Uranium, you can see here the 200-day is right there. We're straddling the 200-day moving average. Not looking good. Uranium, Sprott Uranium Miners ETF, same thing. We're losing the 200-day moving average. We're headed south. Maybe we can bounce back up here. We have another bad day with Cameco, our leader, CCJ. It's right just above the 200-day moving average. We have another bad day. We go below the 200-day moving average with our leader. We have problems. You can see UEC, Uranium Energy Corp, is also trading below that key 200-day moving average right now. Good old baby knockout. Denison Mines is holding that 200-day moving average. Will Denison be a leader in this bull market in uranium? Just a quick note from the uranium sector. Anfield Energy has received affirmative competitiveness review of its Shootering mill restart application from the state of Utah. They are on their way. Many of you have asked about Anfield and why it's taken so long. For Anfield is going through this process. They're going to get this mill up and running, and I believe that's going to be the start for Anfield right now. It's still cheap in our opinion. This original baby knockout has taken a while, but it's going through the process and it's moving. I would definitely consider it, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't own it out already, it's something to put on your watch list. Can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to these videos. I've been telling you about a trade toward the end of the year, a cannabis trade. And it looks like after July 22nd here, coming up here in a week or so, few days, the comments for the schedule change from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 would have been completed. And I understand there's over 30,000 of those. And like many of you, I've done my civic duty also and put a comment in. But ladies and gentlemen, once this process is complete, and I do believe the schedule change will be complete, companies will do a lot better, I believe, in the long run. These companies are making a lot of revenue now, but they'll be able to write off some of their business expenses like any normal company would be able to. But OG Baby Knockout CGC Canopy Growth is shaping up here and turning up above its 200-day moving average. Keep an eye on Canopy. Baby Knockout Aurora Cannabis also has turned up. And as our Canadian brothers and sisters turn up, our United States plays will too. We don't necessarily like these plays, but they are indicators of what's happening in the market. We do like our new plays that are in the newsletter for you paid subscribers, you Scoop Team members. Make sure you take a look at your Baby Knockout newsletter. They're all in there. Yes, it's election time and the cannabis stocks heat up, ladies and gentlemen, but this year is different. Have we said that before? Like 9 years ago, 8 years ago, 7 years ago? Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be any different. These stocks are going to go up. And if there's no legislation, they're going to go back down. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin play here. Yes, there's going to be a Bitcoin play also. Bitcoin goes up and Bitcoin goes down. As you guys know, we like the miners. We hit the miners before the last two happenings, and we did very, very well. Baby Knockout Hive Digital Technologies, which was Hive Blockchain under Frank Holmes, at 10 cents. We piled into this thing, and it looks like it's trading above this critical 200-day right now, and we'll see how it's going. Bitcoin is up and down, and Bitcoin likes to dance, the night away. That's Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. But we believe our new Baby Knockouts in the newsletter will do well. Let's take a look at another OG. What about Baby Knockout Hut 8? The audacity of you to buy this stock at 40 cents when a guy on YouTube came and told you to back the truck up. Man, you can't, like the one money manager told me at a conference. He whispered in my ear. He said, Mickey D, I like what you're doing, man, but dude, I manage a lot of money, and I can't tell him I bought stocks that a YouTuber recommended. You get it, right? Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. But yeah, we're going to still make money, man. It's an 18 hook crook, forward split, backward split, front flip, whatever, it's doing well, and Hut has a lot of Bitcoin, like I've been saying ever since it was a baby knockout. And it's congratulations to all of you that got in Hut early. It's still early with HUT. Just because you were in, early, or maybe one of the other happenings you got in, it's still early with HUT right now. It's trading very, very well, and we like the price action of HUT 8, ladies and gentlemen. We believe that some of this money flooding out of the technology area will go to gold and silver. And I told you I would give you a stock out of junior silver mining stocks ready to explode, possible 1,000% gains. I'm going to give you that stock right now as promised. What about Makeo Mining? This gem here, this is Mko.V. It's on the Vancouver. On the exchange OTC, it's MAKOF. MAKOF. When we put this in the book as a baby knockout, and it was pennies, we said that insiders were buying this thing, buying it all up. And we said it was one of the leading miners in Nicaragua, down there where the former Daniel Ortega, the Sandinistas, believe were in that area. But we said that they would do well, and now they bought out, I believe it was Gold Source, was it? They bought out? They're not merging, they're buying companies out there because they're making a whole lot of dinero. They're having record production, they're having record revenue. They're doing exactly what we thought this baby knockout would do when we added it to junior silver mining stocks ready to explode. There's a lot of them in there that are ready to explode. This is just one of them right now that is ready to explode. This stock is going much higher than, you could have had it at 50 cents, a quarter. You could have had it at $1. You could have had it at $2. Could have had it at $3. Get in where you fit in. Make sure you get a copy of Junior Silver Mining Stocks Ready to Explode. Possible 1,000% gains. That's going to be the best $10 you ever spent, man, because there's 16 baby knockouts in there, and they're going to all do well, in my opinion. Well, one has been bought out. Another one has changed their name. But the majority of those, you put them on your watch list, and you watch them. You use baby knockout money management principles, which is once a month, you make that sacrifice of a family of 4, going out instead of going to the movies and going to a show or what have you, going out to dinner. That could cost you $200, it could cost you $300, it cost you $500, it cost you $1,000. That week, you go ahead and buy a baby knockout and get started, ladies and gentlemen. You can look at the video. We got video Ursula up there. Tells you how to open up an account. If you have any kind of anxiety about opening up an account, do what you have to do for you and your family, because we've got years and years, ladies and gentlemen, where all over the world it may be a little rough for a lot of people. With that said, I guess that's my political commentary there, huh? Thank you once again for joining me. Make sure you hit like, ladies and gentlemen. Give me that thumbs up. Hit that bell, because they're going to be eliminating a lot of this stuff here on YouTube, and I want you to be able to find me. And I'm not going to be one of them, but I do want you to be able to find me. And I'll be going to just a programming note here. I'll be going to the summer league to watch these young guys jump out of the gym, right? And you guys know when I go, I usually ask some of the players what their favorite dispensaries are. And prior winners, you can look at some of the videos. Prior winners have been Planet 13 has won, MedMen has won 1 year, and I get a feel of the cannabis area and what these guys like. Because they're millionaires and billionaires and zillionaires and everything. But every now and then, if a few different guys are giving you some nuggets and in their world, then it may lead to something bigger and better, like it did with Planet 13, which went from pennies up to like $7. One of the years that we were there, the thing went way up, man. That was then. This is now. What have you done for me lately, Mickey D? Look inside your Baby Knockout newsletter, and you will see. Once again, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. The scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author, I'm a researcher. You can go on Amazon.com. You can get my audio book, paperback book, or ebook of any of the books. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family.